Hey there, today we're checking out some of the coolest places in the world that look like they're straight out of a postcard. So let's get going. Welcome to another episode. I'm taking you on a journey to the strangest and most beautiful places on earth. Places that look like they're photoshopped, but even better in real life. Alright, enough talking. Fasten your seatbelts because we're starting our trip to places that look like they belong on a postcard. Salar de Uyuni, a world of salt and mirrors. We're starting off strong in Bolivia, specifically at Salar de Uyuni. Imagine a salt flat, but gigantic. And here's the best part. After the rain, this salt flat turns into one giant mirror. The sky reflects in this salt flat. You can't tell where the ground ends and the sky begins. The views are first class. And to think this used to be the bottom of a prehistoric lake. You walk around here and feel like a tiny little bug. But alright, enough of these philosophical thoughts, let's move on. Danakil Depression. Now we're jumping over to Ethiopia, to a place with the charming name of Danakil Depression. And let me tell you, this is not a place for the faint of heart. The sun beats down like crazy, you can smell sulfur in the air, and the views are like something out of a movie. But you know what? That's what makes this place so incredible. Colorful lakes, smoking volcanoes, geysers spewing boiling water. Nature shows who's boss here. It's scary to think what would happen if your mother-in-law came here. Just kidding. Pamukkale, Turkey's limestone castle. And now something for the eyes and soul. Pamukkale in Turkey. This place is a true natural wonder. Imagine snow-white terraces formed by hot springs cascading down the mountain slopes. It looks like a giant staircase to heaven, or maybe to some Turkish spa. And you know what? You can swim there. Yes, in those turquoise pools surrounded by white limestone, paradise on earth. Just be careful not to slip on those stairs. But hey, anything for a beautiful photo, right? Cano Cristales, the river that came out of a fairy tale. Next stop, Colombia. And there, Cano Cristales awaits us, also known as the River of Five Colors. And no, I'm not kidding, this river really shimmers with the colors of the rainbow. Red, yellow, green, blue, the full package. And it's all thanks to some algae that grow in this water. Incredible, right? Just imagine how beautiful it must look in person. Makes you want to jump in and swim. But hold on, don't do that. That water is probably freezing. Zhangjiajie, Chinese avatar live. We're jumping over to China now, specifically to Zhangjiajie National Park. This place is a true paradise for nature and avatar fans. Remember those mountains floating in the air? This is where James Cameron got his inspiration for his movie. Thousands of towering rocks covered in trees create a landscape like from another planet. You feel like you're in a fantasy movie here. You have to check it out.
Socotra, Yemen. Now it's time for some real exoticism. Socotra, an island near Yemen. This place is so strange that it's hard to believe it actually exists. Imagine a landscape straight out of Star Wars. Some bizarre mushroom-shaped trees, a rocky desert, and on top of that, turquoise sea and golden beaches. And you know what? These are not special effects. This is real nature. Socotra is home to plants and animals that are found nowhere else. It's like traveling to another planet, but without wearing a spacesuit. Although, on the other hand, a spacesuit in this heat would probably come in handy.
And now something for thrill seekers. The Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan. Sounds scary? It is. It's a huge crater that has been burning non-stop for over 50 years. Imagine the heat, the fire, the smell of sulfur. Apparently this crater was created by accident during gas exploration. Well, as you can see, it's not always a good idea to dig underground. You might stumble upon something hot. But you have to admit, the view is amazing, it's mesmerizing. It's something unique and one of a kind. We're jumping to Northern Ireland, specifically to the Giant's Causeway. This place is a true natural wonder. Imagine thousands of hexagonal basalt columns perfectly fitted together, forming something like giant stairs leading straight into the sea. Legend has it that this causeway was built by the giant Finn McCool to cross to the Hebrides and fight another giant. Well, I don't know how it really happened, but one thing is certain. The view is amazing. Makes you want to sit on one of these columns and listen to the sound of the waves. And now something for cave and firefly lovers. Yes, you heard right. In New Zealand, specifically in the Waitomo caves, there are fireflies that glow. And I'm not talking about some faint light, I'm talking about a real starry show. Imagine sailing into a dark cave and above you, thousands of tiny lights. Magic. Just be careful not to open your mouth in awe. And now it's time for a real treat for mountain and lost world enthusiasts. Mount Roraima, a mountain on the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, is a place shrouded in legends. Imagine a huge flat-topped mountain towering over the jungle. Its slopes reach the clouds, and at the top, a landscape straight out of Jurassic Park. Waterfalls, lakes, some strange plants and animals. This place is a paradise for explorers and adventurers. Mount Roraima offers incredible views that will take your breath away.
We're jumping to Chile, specifically to the Valley of the Moon. The name says it all because this place looks like the surface of the moon. Imagine a desert landscape, shaped by wind and erosion, with incredible rocks, canyons, and dunes. During the day, the sun bakes like an oven, and the sand burns. But in the evening, the Valley of the Moon turns into a real spectacle of colors. Red, orange, and purple create an unforgettable view. Just be careful not to get lost in these rocks. It's easy to get disoriented here.
We've saved a real treat for the end of our journey. Lençóis Maranhenses in Brazil. This place is a true natural wonder. Imagine a desert, but not an ordinary boring desert, but a desert with turquoise lagoons. Yes, you heard right. During the rainy season, thousands of lagoons with crystal clear water form between the white dunes. This contrast of white sand and blue water creates a view straight out of a fairy tale. Makes you want to jump into one of these lagoons and swim. There are incredible views that you will never forget. I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour of the most amazing places in the world. Maybe you're already packing your bags and planning a real trip. The world is your oyster. Just remember to bring your camera, sunscreen, and a good mood. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more amazing journeys. See you in the next episode.